Okay, are you Catholic?
No, I'm Christian.
Okay. And was it different from other years?
Yeah, I guess. No, no, no. I say yeah. No, no, it was quite different. You know, we pray more. We read the Bible, and it was a good time to celebrate. Well, for Christianity is important that Jesus died. No, because I mean it was painful, but it was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah. Uh-huh. And how is the Holy Week different from Catholic?
um, because I couldn't see my family, like physically, I couldn't be with my mom, my siblings. Um, but well, we ate a lot this time. And I guess we were like together as a family. I'm grateful for this time because it's been helping me to appreciate more my husband and my daughter and to
Yeah.
spend quality time with them, like good time. So
Oh,
mhm. I think I'm focusing so many things that sometimes I lose, like, the real thing. And this is a time to refocus on the important people around me, which are my husband and my daughter.
yeah, that's true. And how do you normally celebrate, Laura?
We normally like the normally holiday like Catholic. My mom and my grandma are really Catholic, so we was watching like the different I don't know, like the different that have for Catholic with TV, the
No, I
the
cannot hear you very well.
no
No,
hello.
Angela, can you hear Laura?
No.
Okay, let's try again.
Yeah, wait a minute, please. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, Here my mom and my grandma are really Catholic, and in the TV all day was passing the different like events for the Catholic. So all the days we was watching like the difference that have in the TV. So one day was I don't know in the church. The other day was I don't know how to say la celebración al Santísimo.
That's I don't know. It's very
That
specific.
and the different kind of things that have for the Catholic. And
Okay.
yeah, was really all day doing the same and watching that was really was interesting, but was like a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think all of us we did the same. We stayed at home. In my case, well, I'm also Catholic, but I used to go to church and celebrate. But
Yeah.
this year was not possible. So and also I ate a lot of things. What do you eat? Sorry, what do you eat?
Mm, I was trying to do envueltos, but the different way because I don't have the enough ingredients. So I changed a little bit the recipe.
Okay, delicious.
So how did
Yeah.
you change the recipe? We tried to do it one time in Dallas because we didn't have the, you know, the corn leaves, and then
Sí.
we used plastic bags.
I I changed that part. I don't have the corn leaves. It's so hard to find
Mhm.
here. That
Because
is
the
a different.
flavor, the corn
Yeah,
provides a flavor that is, delicious.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I changed for the paper, like the metallic paper that you can like mold
Yeah,
this
foil.
paper and work pretty well. Was good.
Yeah, and imagine, for example, for Angela in Dallas, how can you find the leaves of the corn? It would be difficult. And here you go to downtown or something, but there,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's different, but anyways, you're so happy because you made it, and it's Colombian food. Let's eat it, no matter what.
are there many Colombian restaurants?
In Dallas, there was one. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, but it wasn't close to my house, and at the end we didn't go back because they hire a Mexican cook, and and we were like, no, this is not the same.
yeah, I have different. They look tacos and all that stuff.
Oh,
Oh, what happened
Angela
now?
left.
She left, probably accidentally. Let
Exactly.
me
Maybe
see in
we
this time.
connect.
What happened? What happened?
I'm
Oh,
sorry
she's back.
with my phone call.
Okay, no problem. Oh, that's great that you really not enjoy that much, but you ate a lot and you had a special time with your family. And today,
Yeah.
let me share my screen. Can you see it? Can you see the presentation? So in today's speaking session, we'll be talking about professions. So we'll be making some comparisons and we're going to take a look at our professional life in a deeply way. So to start, we're going to play a game. I'm going to say a profession and the next person has to say the next profession, a word that I said. For example, if I say nurse, the next person junior and like that. Is it clear?
No, I didn't hear you.
Me too.
You said the example. If you say nurse, what are we supposed to say?
Yeah, the next person has to say another profession with the last letter of the word or the profession that I said.
Oh, okay. Great.
So yeah, for example, if I say nurse, the next person should start the next profession with the letter E. So
Engineer.
the engineer.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I want to start with, okay, engineer. So what is the next profession? Let's go with Laura and then Angela answer.
Engineer. Or oh god. Or
A profession with R.
I'm thinking. Oh my god.
Can I say
Or
one?
or
Yes, of
yeah.
course.
Okay. Receptionist.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
T at
reception.
the
okay.
end. T at the end. Receptionist.
Teacher.
Mm-hmm. R.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Radiologist, I guess. R. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiologist.
Yeah. T again. Oh my god. Eh, half T in the middle. Bank teller. Teller. I don't know if it's
Okay.
working. Teller. Bank
Teller.
teller. Yeah.
Okay.
R.
Yeah.
R. Uh,
R.
yeah. Re-
R.
reporter. No, is that a no, that's a journalist. That doesn't exist. Oh no. Yeah. Researcher. With
Oh
R again.
yeah. Researcher.
Oh, okay. Researcher. Oh God. With R. I don't know
One more.
profession with R. Um,
Oh, I know one. Runner. What are
Runner.
again?
okay, yeah, runner.
Yeah, sorry with this game. Okay, okay, it's good, no problem. So let's go with the next. In here, I will send you a picture on WhatsApp to you,
Okay.
each one of you. But it's gonna be like a secret picture. You have to describe it, and the other person has to guess what the profession is. Okay?
Okay.
Let me just open my WhatsApp.
Gonna connect my WhatsApp to the computer. Okay.
Okay, okay. Mm. Mm. So I have the profession here. So I'm going to start with here. So here is the first profession.
First. Okay. Well, that's my sister's career. Okay.
So where you go?
This.
Go ahead.
Okay. This person. This is a person whose job is to keep the financial state of others, and what else? And it handles books and all the legal paperwork required for the government to make sure that a company is handling the money properly.
Yeah.
It's,
So,
as I said, like
What?
financial statements of the company money, the analysis of the money, like
I
reporting.
got it. I got it. I think that my uncle have the same, but oh my god, la tengo en la punta de la lengua. Oh god, lawyer?
No, no, lawyer
No.
handles more the legal process. But I know I said the legal, but I meant the money in like the money the person the company is handle is legal, and they pay taxes, and they control
Economy?
the finance. Similar. They write financial statements, but they sign those papers because an economist cannot sign papers.
Cashier?
No. That's in advance.
Wait. Economy similar to that.
Oh, or her
Trader?
expertise, if I'm talking about my sister, is like tax. That person makes sure that your company pays taxes, and
Administrator?
similar.
Similar.
He certificates, or she certificates that your money is well handled, and he or she tells you what's inside, how much money you have in the bank, how much you need to pay.
Counter?
Yes, accountant.
Yeah,
God.
accountant. Yeah, very good.
Yes,
Okay.
It
but I
was
would
really
say
also a very good description. It was very good.
CPA. It more to me is more like a CPA. No, what's a CPA, by the way? It's certificate.
Yeah.
CPA is certified public accountant. I think so. Let me Google it. CPA. Yeah, it's CPA is a certified
And
accountant. It's a tax professional
okay.
who passed the uniform CPA examination and met additional state certification and experience requirement. Okay. That's a CPA.
Okay,
Okay.
great. And Laura, do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
This person, this person makes like the plans for construction or for do
An
a
architect.
home. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Was good.
wow, was very fast. Okay, let's go with yours. Angela, have you received the other picture?
Yes. I'm doing
Okay.
this with you and I'm creating a list for my kids. So I'm working and talking to you at the same time. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
How do you describe this? Okay, this is an expert in astronomy,
Yeah.
you know,
Turn.
like
Okay.
galaxies,
Yeah.
stars, the
Okay.
planets.
Yeah, I know. Astronomer?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Great. It was
Oh.
very also, and the clue was super easy to get. Okay. Uh,
Sí.
what about you, Laura?
Okay. Oh my God, I'm thinking. Is the person who makes the books?
Is a publisher or a writer? No.
No, something like a writer, but it's like when you publish your book, you write your book, you are the
Author?
exactly.
The author. Yes.
Yeah. It was, I was thinking that
Excellent.
was word. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, let's go with Angela.
Okay. Oh, this guy, I'm gonna make it longer so you don't guess so fast.
Yes.
Okay. This guy has a books, no, a book, a toolbox, sorry, a bookstore, a book, a toolbox with tons of tools inside. It has like wrenches, uh, pipes, tape, and when you have a broken pipe, you call this person to fix um,
The janitor?
home so you can have water. A what?
Janitor?
No, no. Janitor is a person who cleans your house. Um, if you have water issues at home because you have a broken pipe, he comes.
Plumber?
A what? Yeah,
Something like that?
plumber.
Plumber?
Hmm?
Plumber? Plumber.
Plumber.
Okay.
Mhm.
Number. Yes.
Plumber.
Okay, let's go with Laura.
Okay. Is the person in the, I don't know if, no lo sé si lo voy a decir bien, in the court? Court? Is the person, he is the person
Mm-hmm.
in the court that have, um, that have, that have a hammer from wood, made of wood, no
Oh,
spark.
the job.
Exactly.
Great. These professions are not so difficult, but later we will see some others. Let's go with
Okay.
Angela.
This guy sits on a chair and listens to all your problems and he takes notes of what you said and,
The psychologist?
and similar, but the one that is first a doctor, because these guys give you medication if you need, and it treats you have a mental
Psychiatrist?
illness.
Psychiatrist?
Psychiatrist.
Perfect.
Psychiatrist.
Yes. Psychiatrist.
Okay. I'm thinking. Is the person who flies a jet or who flies?
Pilot?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, yes. And I'm missing one to Angela, right? So let me see. There's one that is not there. So,
Okay. This guy, when you sent two, which one?
the last one.
The last one. Okay. This guy has a he sells meat in a shop, and the business in the shop, he has a big fridge, chicken and beef inside, and it's like
I got it. The butcher?
butchered. Yes.
Mhm. Okay, and I think Laura has the last one, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That person can fix your car.
Mechanic.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So let me share again my screen here. And I'm going to send you a link with a video about changing career. And you are going to answer these two questions that are in the presentation. So let me just go ahead and send it to you. I'll be sending it in the WhatsApp. Okay. And as soon as you finish, please let me know.
Okay, I'm finished.
All right. Have you finished, Laura?
And
Yes,
no,
no.
can you give
Laura,
me a little
have
bit
you
more time?
finished?
No.
Laura. Okay, there are a couple of questions that we are going to be answering, and the first one is, there are some other jobs that Wang has done in the last Mr. T, 15 years.
The guy, he
In the
was an English
second,
teacher.
what do you think
Oh,
he thinks he thinks we should?
okay, let me see the PowerPoint. I don't see it well. Oh, goodness. Can you make this PowerPoint bigger? Oh, okay. I cannot make the Skype screen bigger. I don't know why.
So let's go with the first question.
Okay.
Let's go
Some
with
other
Laura.
jobs you have done.
So Laura, can you please answer the first question?
I remember that the guy said that he was teacher, he was toilet paper sale, and
Yeah.
it was really crazy. And have other career, but I don't understand well really.
I think he said he was an attorney.
Okay.
No?
I don't know.
Yeah. And he said something about video games. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, something
Designer,
video game
developer.
creator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Angela, what do you think we should try to find in life?
Say it again, please.
What do you think he thinks you should try to find in life?
Well, I relate very well with the guy because I changed career later in life, and I wasn't happy, and I was having like a crisis, like a middle-age crisis, and I was able to do that thanks to my husband's support. So I think it is important if you analyze, as he said, it's not like an overnight change, and you need to analyze many things, like kind of what he said about the money, and if you love learning, because if you change career, probably you need to go back to college. So that requires also time, family time and sacrifices that you need to make in order to fulfill that new dream, if I can use that. So yeah, it is a difficult decision to make, and it's not to be taken easy. It's like really, really think about it.
And what was your previous career?
I studied graphic design, and I worked in advertising for several years. And then just 6 years ago, I switched to education. Yeah, but I have to go back to college and do stuff. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't have the right support, it's not the best way to do it, because if you have family and bills to pay, so you need a support. Otherwise, it's like impossible.
Okay, and Laura, you're studying something else, right?
Yeah,
What
I
else are you
was
studying?
study gastronomy. and I really love to cook, really, but I switched the career for healthy questions because uh, when you cook like professional way, you need to spend a lot of hours in a kitchen, like 10, 12 hours, and not is like just in the hot part. No, it's like you need to switch into hot part and cold part. So salads, cold part is like salads, like ice cream, like desserts, all this way. And the hot part is like meat, rice, all these parts, soups. And you need to switch that. And this switch in the kitchen was terrible for me. So when I tried to like to cook, my arms just block, just block it. So if I am holding the knife or something like that, I'm just let down the knife and my arm block. So yeah. And after that, I don't know. I was loose about what kind I am studying.
Okay, all right. So, and the next questions are this. Does this apply for you or someone you know? You already said yes. And also why? And what worries you about making a change in your work? This is the first question.
Okay, what does that this apply to for you or someone new? What worries you about making or what three pieces of advice wanted to change career? Oh,
My God. Okay, okay.
And the last one will be, what three pieces of advice would you give to someone who wanted to change careers?
Okay.
So the first one, I think Angela already answered it. Like she changed from being a graphic designer to become a teacher. And why do you want it to change, Angela?
well, I think in my case, I think it's that God pushing me to change because I was in advertising. I had a well-paid job, but I worked too much, and I prayed 7 years for a daughter because we have a kid after
Yeah.
7 years, and I was like having conflicts with myself, like, hey, I didn't have a kid to leave it alone, and
Mhm.
I had a deep conflict with that, and also as I was, getting higher in the job, I could see that in advertising, I was like disappointed because some people, I mean, it's easy for people to steal money and to do inappropriate things. Um, and I felt that I was like selling lies. And I was like, no, this is not the job I want to do. And the other main reason, well, I think I already mentioned it about my daughter's schedule. Our schedules were like not compatible at all. And I was looking, since I was living in the United States, I was looking for something I could um, have the same vacation as my daughter. And in the States, if you are a teacher, you basically have the same vacation time
As a,
with
yeah.
your kids.
No.
So, but I wasn't sure if because I have my doubts, but I was teaching at Sunday school at my church for years. I've been teaching for years and years. And then um, it's a coincidence, which is not a coincidence because I believe God was putting his almighty hand in there. Lady, the preschool owner of the place I had my daughter, she called me and offered me a job teaching Spanish.
Mm.
that's why I started teaching right away. And I was like, I'm not a teacher. And she's like, yes, you are, because you teach at your church and you know how to handle kids. So that's the way I started, because she gave me, uh, a push. She helped
A
me.
chance, yeah. All right, that's a great story. And Laura, why did you change from being a chef? Would that be
Uh, really, most of part of the reasons are for healthy, because I get so sick when I was cooking. So the most of part was for healthy. When I changed to career for teacher, was like for coincidence, because I was studying English in the institute, and like the director of the institute told me that if I want to teach for kids, the kids grew up in the institute, and I needed a job, so I say yes. And for that moment, I was studying gastronomy. But when I get sick, something like that, I at the end I love to teach. So I, for that reason, I decided that for more for the healthy, and I'm still love cooking, just for like the second way.
how
As a
to
hobby, no as a career.
Exactly.
exactly? Yeah, I think something similar happened. I guess I talked to Angela about this in another class, and I was also on the design industry, but related with fashion. And I changed to become a teacher, and because of salary, basically, and opportunities are lower, so I decided that I like teaching. So, and I know many people who are musicians or artists that became teachers, English teachers, or that's kind of hard in this country, like to
Yeah.
be living on the art industry. But okay, um, what worries, well, at the moment you took the decision of changing your career, what were you worried about?
Like in my case, I wasn't sure at the beginning. Um, I told the lady that I will try a month that, to see if I like it, and she said, "Fine. I will wait for you." And I wasn't sure at the beginning. So one of my cousins um, that lives in the States, I called her because she's been a teacher longer than me. And I was like in panic, like, I don't know what to do with these kids. And she basically over the phone explained it how to prepare a lesson, and because all the libraries in the United States have the same resources. So she um, sent me a list of the books I should get at the library, and all the materials and the CDs, and we have some CDs that my dad sent to us, and I used those CDs. Those were like children's song for my daughter. So I
Mhm.
was using that.
Mhm.
And then it happens that the lady never asked me if I love it or not, because she could see that I was enjoying teaching. So like 6 months later, she told me, okay, so I guess the trial period ended, and I need you to go back to school and get the license. So I study Montessori education in the state.
Oh, great.
Yeah, great.
And Laura, what about your story?
Really was worried about if really teach was like my career, because I was like gastronomy. I really fight with my family for study gastronomy. So change for career. I was thinking that like maybe was other fight with my family, but no, was like good. And my mom is teacher, my grandma is teacher, so they takes well, and I was really like happy for that, for be a teacher at the end of all.
Okay, great. And now let's suppose that you have a friend and this friend wants to change the career. What piece of advice would you give to your friend?
Well, I would say one of the ideas the guide in the video pointed out was if you are willing to learn, if you love learning, because um, if you if you don't have the energy or you don't want to learn something new, then don't change a career. Another thing he's mentioned, he said just because you have work problems at work doesn't mean that you need to find another job, because there are good people and bad people everywhere. So
Yeah.
um, that's one that those are two advices, and the others is like I think if the person is married or needs to analyze to see with the husband or wife and with the spouse, and make a list of pros and cons and make a family decision. And if you're single, then you do the same thing, a list, and then find a person, an outsider that can help you to make the right decisions. So those are my three advices.
Okay, thank you very much. And what about you, Lauren?
For me, I think that is important to see and to know that change career not is like easy, and you're gonna take the decision tomorrow that hey, I'm gonna take the career tomorrow. No, it's thinking about if you feel like comfortable, if you have like real troubles that need to change the career, or just you need to figure it out with you, with your boss, with talking with someone or something like that. You need to think well, and recognize if is a really really hard trouble or really hard like option, or it's just because you have an idea or you have a bad time or something like that. Second, I think that is thinking about why you gonna change the career and why you gonna take the decision and what's gonna continue. Because I have friends that decide to change the career and it's just for 2 semesters and the next continue changing the career. And I think that when you're gonna change that, you need to have the option. You need to have one real option to change it, and not is like I gonna change and I don't know. It's like you need to know I gonna change and I gonna change for that career or for the other career. You need to be clear and focus why and what, and that's it.
Great. Oh, now I'm going to show you some professions that are not so common. And you will have 2 minutes to make a description of what you think this profession is. Okay? So the first one we
Okay.
have, I'm going to put the chronometer, but the first one we have is bed warmer. So let's start with Angela. You are going to describe what the profession is. Okay, what do you
Okay.
think, right? It doesn't have to be like something specific. So
Bed
whenever you're
warmer.
ready, just let me know. This is a bit warmer.
Okay. It's weird. It's so weird.
I'm sorry, I was talking and I didn't
Okay.
have my mic on. Hold on, and let me think about it because I don't know what is a bed warmer. Goodness. Um, okay. Uh,
Oh my God.
okay. The bed warmer. It's a cute guy I hire. He comes every night at 8 p.m. in his sexy pajamas, and he gets inside my bed, my this the right side of the bed. No, sorry, I sleep on the left. He stays on the left side of the bed, and um, I use him especially during winter season because my house in Kota becomes cold, and he gets under the covers, and he warms up my house. I mean, my bed and, my pillow, and he stays there for 40 minutes and waits for me to get inside the bed. And once I get in the bed, he stays 10 more minutes to hug me to make sure I am cozy. Did I use all my time or I need more time? I'm trying to describe my husband. How much do I pay? I paid him a kiss.
For a kid.
It's a lot of.
What? What did you say?
No.
Okay. I was like basically describing my husband. So I do that on purpose. I wait until he warms up the bed and then I go inside.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was a lot of time for the description, but just to practice a bit your speaking. This is actually a real profession,
Really?
and what they do is they hire people to warm up the beds, but in at the hotels. So yeah, I
Oh,
think
oh my
Angela
God.
hired the guy, but to do it
Let me
in her
check.
house. But it's pretty similar. You got the idea.
Oh yeah, it says here a servant would be dispatched to the master's freezing bed to
Yeah.
act as bed warmer. Oh, but it's in the aristocrats people, aristocracy,
Oh,
aristocracy. Huh? Yeah.
okay. This is weird.
Okay, let's go with the next one. Are you ready? Laura, this is the next profession. A full-time Netflix year.
Okay, full-time FC viewer. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
go
A
ahead.
full-time Netflix viewer. It's a guy who watch all the series, who see what series like more, what series have more ranking, depending of the different like culture, like Indian, like Korean, like Chinese, like European, like Latino, something like that. He see what series is most popular. He see the different. Okay, he need to know a lot of different languages because he see all the series and watch what is the wrong if have a mistake in the subtitles or something like that, or watch what is like the mistake in the screen or in the sound or something like that. What more? Oh my God. He can see if maybe have one series that is not is popular, so he can give the like the opinion or something like that. And guys, Netflix pay for that kind of guys for what's
Yeah.
her ranking in the personal, I don't know, in the publish or in the market or something like that. And he asked the person if the series was good, if have a good choice, if maybe in the personal space that Netflix recommends series is right, that he like it, that maybe more serious is better or less serious or something like that. And I don't know more. My God, I have time, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, don't
Oh
worry.
my God.
Just finished.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So yeah, Netflix actually pays some people to watch their series the whole time, to check probably translations if there is a problem or if it's good or not. They actually rank the series. So
Yeah.
that's a real job. Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
I didn't like it.
Okay, let's go with the next one. Here it is. So it's a snake milker. Is the
Okay, next.
person. Okay, are you ready, Angela? Angela, are you ready?
Yes, sorry. Again, I was talking with
Don't
the
worry.
because um,
Okay.
I'm working when you talk. I use those 5 minutes to organize a list. Okay, I think this is the deadliest job in the world because, as I see in the picture, the guy takes although it says milk, I believe the guy is taking the poison out of the snake because serpent snake, I mean, poison snake is used for to create the vaccination when a snake bites you. I'm just making that up. Uh, I guess is used to create to be used in laboratories to create new medicines. And I think it's very dangerous because if the person uh, doesn't grab the snake very good, the snake is gonna. I don't think the snake is happy uh, to be held that way. So I believe the health insurance, well, the life insurance, not the health, life insurance for this career should be very high because the risk of dying is higher. I mean, I'm saying the insurance is very expensive because the risk of dying in this career is higher than um, in other type of jobs. And
Yes.
I guess it's just for men because they are by nature more um, like stronger and they have like more, his abilities are like they move faster than ladies. I'm trying to say that he's more oh goodness, uh, like he if the snake tries to bite him, he moves like faster. I don't know how to explain that. I lost my time and I didn't say anything important. Okay, that was the idea.
No, yeah, it's basically the description, yes. It was accurate. He the milk the snakes actually, yeah. Probably as you said their insurance is higher because it's dangerous to manage those animals. And if they're taking the milk out, it's It is the other judge. Other judge. I think it's okay.
Oh my God. Where, what can you say about that? Oh, you. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna try. Okay, I think that is like a doctor that with the smell can say or can tell you if something is wrong with your body or something like that. Or for example, when have careers that you need to smell so good. I don't know what kind of careers are that, but I think that exists. They kind of judge say that if you smell good or not, or maybe with a maybe with a record that you need to smell so bad that kind of you say if you smell the enough bad or you need to smell more bad. Mm. Oh my God. I think that is like people that know with the smell in the armpit, in the hair, I don't know, in the belly, if you are fine or you are not fine, or you are work with something or not. And I don't know more. Maybe that kind of persons help to the people to know if you need to wash better some part of your body, like your armpits, like your feet, you need to wash better. Or it's just because you want to know if you smell well for other people or not. Or maybe when the people sweat a lot, that kind of persons help to know if some medicaments or medicine, some cream is working for that kind of things in the people. Or maybe when appear a new medicament, that kind of persons help to taste that and if maybe smell bad or not smell or smell good or something like that.
All right, time is over. Okay, actually, these people's work is about assessing the deodorants. So if they are actually
Oh,
work or not.
okay. Oh my God.
But yeah, no problem. I mean, as long as you're creative and you what it means, it's fine. Okay. The next
It was
one
hard
is
to get it. I thought it was a guy who tastes perfumes.
okay. Yeah,
So
it could also be yeah. Why not?
Good. My God.
All right. We're missing one more. Let's do just one more. Or no, because I think Angela started. So we have one more, yeah, for Angela and one more for Laura. So the dog food tester. Hmm.
well, dog food tester. Ah. Well, I think this person, it's a professional in nutrition and like food engineer or something related with food, and he needs to first he has a good his taste buds are very developed, so he can feel the ingredients inside the food, and he tests things like smell, the texture of the food, if it's too chewy or too hard for the animal. And did I say the smell? Okay, well, doesn't
Yeah.
pay attention to color. And then the flavor, and if it's more pet friendly flavor, and if he, because that's artificial food, and if it tastes like the real deal. And It, I guess it's like when they taste coffee, like he just tasted but don't chew it, don't swallow. Uh,
So,
just yeah, just buys it and take keep it in his mouth for a little while, and then he spits out the product. And I believe, I'm guessing he gets like coffee, water, or any kind of drink that it's gonna help the taste buds to go like neutral for the next dish he's gonna try, because mm, it's like perfumes. If you smell too many fragrances, at the end you're not gonna remember anything. So I believe he needs something in between flavors to taste. And I believe he spits out because that food is bad for humans.
all right, yeah. The description of sorry, a food taster. Excellent. Okay, and let's go with the last one. Laura, are you ready? This is
Yeah.
the professional mourner. So to give you a clue, this is a funeral.
Okay, professional more okay, more
Mourner. Mourner.
okay. Okay, ready. I heard that profession for my grandma because he told me that in the past the people pay for girls that cry in the funerals. I think there is something like
Yeah.
that
Yes.
the person is like an expert in cry for the I don't know for in the funerals, because I think that a lot of murders have a lot of persons that die that don't have people who cry for them. So their friends don't want like they get along without crying nobody. So they pay for that kind of girls that cry for the people like fake. And the other people think that a lot of person love her or love him. I don't know. I think that is hard because cry just because is hard. Even I don't know. Even is okay. It's like well with actor because it's like a few minutes, it's like 2 3 minutes. But these kind of girls, I think that need to cry like a lot, like the hours. So I think that is hard, even because the murders in other cultures are different. Like for example, in China, the people I heard that the people like attend the other with wine, with food, and something like that. And I think that that kind of profession was for that because like the family don't want to like to attend the other people, so they pay for that girls and that to the one more thing that this like the show they pay for the big show to cry I don't leave me you're special or something like that. The people pay for that kind of show in the murder and live to the other people that people was so special in life.
Okay, yeah, you got the description. I thought it was gonna be difficult because we are not used to this. But in China, yeah, they actually pay people to cry on their funerals. Kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I think that is crazy. Why they need that? So okay, I don't know.
Okay. All right, guys, I think we have finished for today. Thank you so much for joining today's class. And I hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
teacher, see you. Bye.
Tomorrow, I think tomorrow we will have, we're going to play in Kahoot. So if you could, I think if you download the app, it's a lot faster. But if not, you can use the web page. Okay. So
Okay.
that's it. See you tomorrow. Have a good
Thank you.
Okay,
day.
teacher. See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye. See you.
Bye bye. Bye.